time frame. That's 20 years.
Hello, my fellow YouTubers and my TikTokers. This is Roy back again. How you doing? Hopefully you're enjoying your day. Right here we are sitting on some craziness. You're looking at plasma going through a crystal. So we're working on a patent that takes a crystal, which already the crystal is oblique from its clearness, and it has already changed its form. And in the patent, they're claiming that this crystal will become anti-gravity. And what they mean by that is it becomes weightless. And if you look in here, that's the crystal. That's the beam I have coming in there. Look at the wave front on that beam. Yeah, buddy. Look at the wave front on that beam. I got this in a negative 30 pounds per pressure. Look at the wire, the ore around the wire. Look at the color differences. Look at the frequencies running around the outside of the wire. This is phenomenal. Look on this side here. You see the blue on this side. This is where your amperage is on that side. This side's your pink. And your yellow. Oh, there's blue on there too. To the outside of it. It's my bolt. You can see it's a bolt. Look at the bolt lit up. Look at the fluorescence. The luminous. Looks like a borealis. Jimmy, come look at this. Put your eyeballs in this. Look at this. Look down. You see the little sparkles coming off? Yeah, that's a bolt, right? I gotta make sure I don't touch that and get shocked, but the beams coming off the front of that bolt. You see the little sparkles? That's energy running through it. And then it comes around. It goes to this side. And then on this side, we have a variant. Look at that. It actually has like a, I don't know if that's the threads. That's got to be the threads of the bolt, but it's very different. Let's give them some light. And then they can see what they're looking at. Shazam! What? Look at this! Will you believe that?
What is this?
Will you believe that? 30 pounds minus 30 pounds. Pressure in the house. Copper plate, aluminum plate, copper plate, aluminum plate, crystal. Look at that crystal, man. That thing is so opaque right now. We're trying to make the crystal grow. And there's the crystal right there. Shazam. You can see the vibratorial waves right there in the plasma. You can see the plasma. You can see the bolts full of plasma. This bolt on this side is full of plasma. And you can see the crystal. is under immense power. But the key is this. This is only half the equation, because you know why? The other half is having the pulse rate from DC. Right now, we're messing with electrostatics. So right now, it has electrostatics in a plasma form. And what we're going to do is now pulse it with the wheel. And we're going to, if you think about this, the ether is resilient. And what I mean by that is that the ether can be stretched, compressed. So by using plasma going into the crystal, we're able to now utilize a DC pulse, which will now take pretty much the ether and stretch it and compress it. And by doing so, we'll see this crystal become opaque, which it was clear in the beginning, and it has iron around the outside of it too as well. And that crystal will start to grow. And right now you can see there's this energy aura around the crystal. Looks more like a rock now. It went from, that side's more rocky, which is iron based. And then this side here is more crystal based. You can see the difference between the two sides. And you can see on this side here, on that, energy is really moving. Here's a good view. So that crystal there, the top layer, that's all iron. This goes to show the iron was created from the crystal. The frequency of that iron was habitated, birthed, or vibratorial birthed an iron core. The dogs agree. And there's your outer plates that are aluminum, copper on the inside. They all have, well, that's aluminum outside, aluminum inside, and this way, which will get the electromagnetic pulses, and this one here, which we see is electrostatic, which right now is not being pulsed. So the key here is we're going to pulse that as well through my spark gap that is up here. And when the wheel turns, it will pulse the electrostatics, which will be a capacitor based. And that capacitors will be these 21,000 volt, 2.5 nanofarads. Let's look and see, what's that say? 21,000 kW, 1.50. So it's 1.5 nanofarads per. Look at these nice. I call these little cherry bombs. My little cherry bombs. These guys here are just magnificent. In fact, I need to order some right now. I got to get off the phone, guys. And by the way, don't drink Coronas. They're too good. Peace out. Leave your comments.